Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best pop-up tents that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the APOTECH Portable Cabana Beach Tent. Having something portable for the beach is always a great bonus, and people often underestimate the use they have for a small pop-up tent. The APOTECH Portable Cabana Beach Tent is designed from high-quality polyester, and it is available in 2 colors for those who need a new tent that meets their gear composition and color. The setup for this tent is straightforward, and it is comfortable to use for 2 people. However, the size won't be ideal for living and only for sleeping. You can use it at the beach to keep the sun out of your face and take a little break from the waves. 2 doors have been included so 2 people won't disturb one another when entering and exiting the tent. Nylon flaps are added to cover up the windows, and the benefit of this is that the tent will give you complete privacy from the outside world. If you find it a little too hot, the breathable mesh is handy to keep all the unwanted bugs from entering and surprising you. You will get a bag with this tent, but a smaller accessory bag is added for even more functionality. Durability is not the best part of this tent, and it does lack a little in this department. The tent is designed for casual use and not for those who are enduring tough conditions. Yes, it will keep the water out, but to a limit. We recommend adding your very own type of waterproof sealer to ensure that the seams are fully protected. In terms of the price, it is small and really affordable. The tent won't break your budget, making it ideal for beginners to get into camping or backpacking. We do also recommend it for backpacking with the lighter weight it offers. This should be an excellent budget find for a couple or single people backpacking in the backcountry. Moving on, at number 9, we have the Coleman 2-person pop-up tent. Coleman is one of the leading brands in outdoor gear, and they have a wide variety for people to choose from. The Coleman 2-person pop-up tent is not only designed for 2 people, but you can also find it in larger versions that range up to 6 people if you have an extended family that comes along on the trip. Designed from 185 T65D PU-coated polyester, the tent is not only durable and capable of resisting rain and wet conditions, it can also resist fire to a certain degree if you have been caught in a bad accident on the trip. Depending on the size of the tent, you have enough sleeping pads for each person, and these tents are actually true to the size they offer. A rainfly is included, and this can be positioned in various positions to optimize the ability to let the rain slide off. While the 2-person version only features 1 entry point, this is rather large, and it ensures that you have the ability to enter and exit as you desire. 2 storage pockets have been added to keep all your personal belongings and electronics safe from any danger. Taller people might find the sizing of the 2-person tent to be a little too small. If you are a little taller than average, you might want to consider buying a larger 4-person version. An additional size up is also included for these larger individuals to ensure that you do get the desired size that you have expected to have. Coleman is a durable and reliable brand, and the tents are not very expensive either. This tent is actually really affordable for one of the leading brands in the world. If you plan to buy something durable and reliable, this tent should be the perfect fit for your needs and budget. We definitely stand by it for the avid outdoor enthusiast as well. At number 8, we have the PeakTop Instant Tent 4-person automatic pop-up tent. First, on this list, we have the stylish and elegant PeakTop Instant Tent. This pop-up tent has been specifically designed for camping purposes. The tent has been constructed from a 3000mm waterproof and PU-coated polyester with a 4000mm Oxford ground sheet to keep you out of the water. The poles of the tent have also been designed to keep the weight down as much as possible. Fiberglass might lack the durability of steel, but since these tents are generally not used for long periods at a time, this should be perfect. It sets up in seconds, and you can release it mid-air to do everything that you need to sleep in the best comfort at night. Once again, the tent is constructed with 2 mesh windows and 2 doors. While it might not mean much to someone with limited experience, it does make the tent more accessible. It also allows for ventilation. You can decide to open all the windows and doors in the hot summer months to have the air pass through and keep you cool. Once again, the problem with the tent is to get it back into the original packaging once you are done. It might be harder than you think, but the tent does come with a decent carry bag if you are to use it for backpacking purposes too. If you have problems getting it back into the bag, you should consider consulting the instruction manual. As one of the cheaper models, we like the tent and believe it will be really beneficial for anyone looking to go camping. It might not be the most durable tent out there, but beginners can enjoy what camping feels like without the hassle. This tent is definitely one of the top pop-up tents that we would recommend for every beginner. At number 7, we have the Bravindew waterproof pop-up tent. The Bravindew waterproof pop-up tent is one of the tents you can look at if you have a larger family. The tent is designed for around 6 people, but we have seen that it sleeps comfortably if you keep it down to 5. 210T polyester has been used for the tent's overall construction, which adds to overall durability and waterproofing. Since the tent is large, it also features a couple of things that will add versatility. You can use loops near the windows for your lighting, but it is also perfect for adding a rainfly. Yes, this tent does come with a rainfly included, saving you the effort of buying a new one once you have experienced camping without one. Multiple storage pockets are also added, and these have been tested to be completely waterproof. If you are caught up in a storm, you now have the option to store all the electronic devices from the rain. However, we felt it beneficial to go over them with a durable waterproof coating to make sure that there won't be any leaks in your time of crisis. The sizing could be the biggest issue. Yes, the tent is marketed for 6 people, but we have found it a little uncomfortable and cluttered if you are that many. We recommend it for between 4 and 5 people to have the best possible comfort and enjoy the spacious design. It is also worth noting that the tent is actually easy to fold and get back in the original bag. Price should not be an issue, and the tent is really not too expensive, which means that it can be afforded by beginners exploring the world of camping. The tent is also really lightweight with the materials used for the construction, but it might lack a little when it comes to the durability factor. Still, we would recommend this tent to most beginners, but not the experts looking to put a lot of strain on the tent. At number 6, we have the Oilius XL Instant Pop-Up Tents. If you have multiple people taking a joint backpacking venture through the woods, the Oileus XL Instant Pop-Up Tent is one of the best options on the market today. It is enormous and sets up correctly in seconds, but you still need to add some of the attachments. The steel stakes included will stabilize the tent and add to its durability. With a ripstop diamond patterned construction, the tent is extra durable and features a waterproof polyester coating to ensure that you are fully protected from the conditions. You can also turn the windows into a rainfly if you decide to have that extra little bit of protection outside the tent. This saves you from buying a new rainfly. As with many of the others, we found the 2 doors to be a great feature. This makes it much easier for you to access the tent without causing too much disturbance to anyone. However, the best feature for us is the amount of mesh that has been added. Even the skylight can be opened for added breathability when used with the mesh from the windows. The tent is functional, but it might be a little too large for some people. Beginners should also understand that you need to help with the setup, which is indicated in the instruction manual. The manufacturer also recommends adding a tarp to keep the bottom of the tent protected from damage and rain. For a 6-person tent, it is actually affordable to buy. Not many people might consider it for lightweight and effortless trips, but for those longer stints, the tent should be really sufficient and keep you covered in all conditions. This tent is ideal for those looking for something larger and more durable. At number 5, we have the FiveJoy Instant Pop-Up Tent. If you and a couple of mates plan to camp at the festival grounds and have some fun, the FiveJoy Instant Pop-Up Tent is one of the best options you can consider choosing. It is also designed from poo-coated polyester, and the seams have been designed to be fully waterproof in all wet weather conditions. Much like many of the other tents, this one is versatile. The windows offer loops that you can use to turn them into a rainfly for added protection. Additionally, the mesh should keep out any bugs or other insects that you don't like to have in the bed. We also found the hang loops perfect for those looking to hang the power source or lights. As you might have noticed, most of the pop-up tents we choose have the double door feature. This feature is really comfortable, and it allows you to have complete privacy when exiting and entering from either side. It is also worth noting that fiberglass is used to construct the poles to keep the overall weight down to a bare minimum. A tent footprint or a tarp is recommended for this tent when you know the conditions will be wet. This should keep the bottom from becoming soaked and offer you more durability as well. Some users have also noted that it can be rather hard to pack up once you are done. However, we have seen that with some practice, this does become a little easier to do. The tent is a little more expensive than some of the others we have seen, but this should not deter you from buying it. If you are serious about great quality, the tent does stand out for excellent durability. While we won't recommend it for backpacking long distances, it's perfect for those longer stay camping trips. At number 4, we have the Privacy Pop Bed Tent, Twin. We have listed this unique pop-up tent specifically for backpacking in dorms and looking for something slightly different. Designed from durable materials, this tent-like object will perfectly fit over your bed, and it can be closed to ensure that you have the optimal amount of privacy needed. The pop-up tent can also be opened on both sides, making it possible for anyone to exit without frustrating or disturbing the other person when they sleep. You find a window on each end, which enables you to have some ventilation on warmer days. The addition of mesh should keep out any bugs or creatures that could be in your way. Once you are done with the pop-up tent, it can be folded and stored with relative ease. We also found the color to be quite perfect, and it definitely reduces the light from the outside. You still might need to add a tarp or a tent footprint to ensure that it is perfectly protected from wet weather conditions. You also need to add your own mattress. On the inside, it is not that big. The tent is not designed for you to have some fun and move around a lot inside, but rather for sleeping and giving you the best possible comfort. It would be best if you also were sure to check the dimensions of the size that you are buying. These tents tend to be pretty large and often even too large for smaller beds. We have found this little tent bed ideal for the kids to potter outside on warm summer days. You could take this camping with you, but it is not recommended. It is important to note that the weight of the mattress and your belongings is the only thing holding the tent down, so you cannot use it in windy conditions. At number 3, we have the Gazelle T4 Pop-Up Tent. Serious adventurers will definitely find some love for the Gazelle Pop-Up Tent. It is a portable camping hub tent. The tent pops up to be ready in just under 90 seconds, but you still need to make a couple of additions to ensure that it is fully supported and stable on the ground. With a hub-like shape, you should have more than enough protection from the elements and room on the inside. The tent also includes a rainfly that has been specifically designed for the model, and it fits like the perfect match. You can also remove the floor if you want to use it on the top as protection at your party, giving you the best when it comes to versatility. We love the durable polyester design, and it is capable of withstanding most of the elements with ease. While it is really stable and simple to set up, you still need to put in a little work to integrate the poles correctly. The breakdown process takes a bit more time, but you will master this, and you will speed it up as you continue using the tent. Most users can have it set up in under 90 seconds without any previous experience. One of the downsides is definitely the weight. The tent might be perfect for 4 people but not ideal for backpacking purposes. If you are using it for camping and you are traveling by car, it should be fine. It is also worth noting that the design does not really allow for much privacy on the inside, and the beds might be a little squeezed together. As a durable and elite tent, you can expect to pay a little more than others. However, this is definitely for a good cause, and we would recommend it to the avid outdoorsman to enjoy. You might not yet utilize all of the features as a beginner, but you will eventually start to as you get used to the tent and the mechanics. At number 2, we have the Adipin Instant Pop-Up Tent. Last but certainly not least, we have the Adipin Instant Pop-Up Tent. Designed for 3 to 4 people, the tent is large and spacious enough for everyone to enjoy. It includes a durable polyester design with a PU coating to protect you from the sun. An additional waterproof coating is also added for those camping in wet weather. Once you remove the tent from the bag, it will instantly jump up and be ready for you to use. However, we recommend that you add stakes to ensure that it is locked into place as well. The tent comes with 1 door on either side. The windows have been fitted with mesh for protection from any bugs and insects. While it is mostly recommended for 4 people, we have found it to be a little small on the inside. It should work best if you are 3 people looking to have some comfort and space. the pockets on the sides are also ideally placed to ensure that you can store all your personal belongings and keep them dry in the rain. Not much can be found wrong with this tent other than the size being a little too small for multiple people. You should also note that you have access to a sunroof that can be unzipped easily and make it possible to stargaze at night. The sunroof has also been protected with a solid mesh cover, ensuring nothing gets inside. It is not really expensive compared to the top brand names on the market today. This should make it a great investment for beginners and smaller families with young children. The tent is backed by a 12-month guarantee, which offers you the best protection and full replacement. However, it does not cover any fabricated damages. And finally at number 1, we have the VANGO Dart 300DS pop-up tent. The VANGO Dart is a grown-up pop-up tent for campers and festival goers. Although it still pitches in seconds, the minute pitch time includes pegging the fly out, making tea and having a game of Snap. You're getting some of the same specs you'd expect in a proper tent. This makes it an ideal choice for the quick weekend campsite trip, or indeed a super budget alternative for summer getaways. Up front you've got high-end attributes such as taped seams, a 3000 hydrostatic head VANGO Protex 70 denier polyester flysheet. The darker tent keeps morning light at bay and is coupled with an integrated ground sheet to protect you from the bare earth. Finer points include condensation shifting vents, lantern hanging points, reflective tabs on the peg-out points, and high-vis guylines so that other people don't trip over your tent. Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.